Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. What up, YouTube? This is a very long overdue vlog. So this is the story of how I met Park Shin Hye. In case you don't know her, she's a very famous Korean actress who starred in a lot of Korean dramas and movies. And I have a huge crush on her, as with most female Korean celebrities. Yeah. So anyway, back in July of 2017, again, this is long overdue, she had a fan meet here in Manila, sponsored by Bench, a clothing line here in the Philippines. And just to give you a background on the mechanics of the tickets, you needed to buy a specific amount of Bench products for a single receipt and exchange that for an actual ticket on the day of the event. Meaning that the receipt or invite is not the actual ticket. So my friends and I, we developed a plan. On the day of the actual event, we would meet up at around 7 a.m. and then line up and exchange our invites at 8 o'clock. Go home and then meet up again at 3 so we can line up early for the 7 p.m. event. Because the seats were on a first come first served basis, we were cool with a 4-hour wait. But no! As soon as the people in front of us got their tickets, they went back in line. Our plan was shattered into a million pieces. So we had no choice but to stay from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. wherein they would start to let people inside the venue. I know that I've waited longer for other events recently, but take note that this was 3 years ago, so I was still pretty new on the waiting and everything for K-pop. So when they started to let people inside the venue, things got crazy. People started cutting in line, pushing each other and screaming. But the worst part of it all is that the usher guided us to the wrong door. We were at the lower box area, and our tickets was supposed to be the best seats in the house, the patron seats. But I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I rushed towards the front of the railings and looked for stairs to go down the patron area. But there were no stairs. This really was the lower box area. So people behind me started jumping the rail. Not only because you can jump and you'll survive, but it's also the fastest way. But it wasn't allowed because, safety reasons. Imagine the scene from The Lion King wherein the wildebeest were going down towards Mufasa. That's an over-exaggeration, but you get the idea. I swear to this day that those ushers did that on purpose because they were laughing while they were guiding us to our seats. I sleep well at night, thinking that those guys have diarrhea or something. Eventually, my friends and I decided to just run back and enter the right door because, because it's against the rules to jump the railing, and we're really sorry that we guided you here to the wrong section. We ran as fast as we could, but it was too late. We were right around the 15th to the 20th row of the patron seats, or probably even more than that. Which really sucks since we were there at around 7 a.m. So for an hour, they started to play K-pop songs to pump up the crowd, which was cool and all, but we were still a bit bitter. And when Park Shin Hye finally came up to the stage, everyone went nuts! My friends and I did too, but we were still a bit bitter that we didn't get the seats that we want. Oh my god, look at her! Look at her! She's so far away! Damn it! So the event included interviews and performances by Park Shin Hye, and it was a very intimate event. In fact, it was so intimate that some lucky fans had the chance to go up on stage, play games, take pictures, and even hug her. One fan even got a lunchbox that was filled with food that was prepared on stage by Park Shin Hye. I wasn't bitter, but you better enjoy that lunchbox. So when we were about to reach the end of the event, that's usually the time when I feel like I'm about to have post-concert depression. So I was thinking, yeah, this is it. This is as far as I can see Park Shin Hye in real life. If only we were guided to the correct seats, we could have gotten a better view. But Park Shin Hye said, hold on. She announced a surprise meet and greet scheduled tomorrow at the SM Mega Mall and SM Mall of Asia. All we needed to do was buy more products from Bench. But this time, instead of an invite or a ticket, it was a raffle. And only 50 people will win and get the chance to go inside a very small barricade. And if you didn't win, you can just watch from afar. So my friends and I developed a plan. We went to SM Mega Mall before opening hours and we looked for the entrance that goes directly to the Bench. We grabbed the first thing that we saw, paid for them, got the receipts, and then ran all the way to the other side of the mall. And we were around the first 20 people there. And after hours of waiting, the line moved. And one by one, the fans were asked to pick from a fishbowl. If you get a red star, you win. However, if you get an X, you lose. So a few fans in front of us got the red stars, so we were happy for them, but also at the same time we were nervous and a bit sad because that only means less chances for us. And if my confidence wasn't down enough, there was like a streak of X's being drawn by the people in front of me. That included 2 of my friends. When it was my turn, I just randomly picked from the fishbowl hoping to get the red star. And I did. I got the red star, and I still have it with me actually. So I naturally screamed and I was guided to go inside a small barricade and I was in the second row. Way better than my seat at the Araneta Coliseum. And then the staff informed us that we will be getting a signed poster. So I was like, yeah, cool, signed poster, awesome. Yeah, she'll be giving it to you once you go up on stage one by one, okay? So just please stay calm and no recording. I was happy for like 5 seconds and then I started to panic. What the hell am I gonna say? What am I gonna do? What? Okay. So when she arrived, she said hi to the fans and answered a few questions from the host, and then we proceeded with the meet and greet. And we were asked to line up to go up on stage, and since I was on the second row, meaning I would be one of the first people to meet her, so I was panicking really hard. I felt like my heart was about to drop.
Lucky winners up on stage one by one. And don't worry, we have our store operations group out here to assist you guys. Now while you're in line, they will be collecting your belongings to help us have a more orderly meet and greet process. All you guys have to do really is come up here on stage, get your very own lucky bag, which contains a poster autographed by Shin Hye herself.
But I needed to act cool, It's all casual. Like I've done this before. So I was able to calm down for a bit. But then the inner fanboy in me decided I should say something to her. My Korean wasn't good back then, it still isn't now, but yeah, I decided to say something. So when it was my turn and she made eye contact with me, everything was in slow motion. And a Korean drum OST started playing in the background as she firmly held my hand for a handshake. And at that time, I was like, keep it cool, keep it casual. Do not mess this up. This is probably the only chance that I'm ever gonna have to talk to her, so I gathered up all of my courage and said, "누나, 진짜 예쁘다." And she laughed, smiled, and lightly bowed her head. I made Park Shin Hye laugh. Oh my god! I never wanted that moment to end. And to make the story even better, my friend who went with me got it all on tape. So here's a video of me meeting Park Shin Hye. And that's it. That's the story of how I met Park Shin Hye. Again, this vlog is long overdue, but since I'm trying to be more active now, why not, right? Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much, Bench. I met Park Shin Hye because of you. Thank you very much. And if you're gonna bring twice anytime soon, thank you. My wallet is gonna cry, but you know, thank you. I'll see y'all on the next vlog. Bye!